So we're here at the Virginia Nationals, NHRA, on a sweltering day here in June with Jeff Brooks, driver for JEB Four Racing. So, Jeff, how's the weekend going?
Great, having a great weekend. We're getting ready to head into the semifinals tomorrow and Sunday. So the goal of any racing is to make sure that we're making it to the Sunday.
Well, congrats on success so far this weekend.
Right.
Better than last weekend, I take it.
Yep, last week it was a tough one. We had a little engine problem, so we got our other motor in the car. It's doing real well this weekend, and made it through the first 3 rounds and headed to the semifinals.
That's great, and you qualified well this time too.
Second, number
second
2
in the field.
Yep.
That's fantastic. So, all right. So you're keeping your the track position you want?
Yep. We've got lane choice, and we'll see what we do tomorrow.
Tell us about the team name, JEB Four Racing. How did that come about?
So JEB Four Racing, it's actually a family thing. All the men in their families, it has JEB initials, so
okay.
JEB. And then it was 4 of us, my dad and my 2 brothers, Jamie and John, and we formed JEB Four Racing. My mom actually gets credit for it because she's the one that came up with JEB Four years ago.
Okay.
When my dad had a boat, we called it the JEB Four. So she technically gets credit for the name JEB Four. We kind of stole it for the race team.
Okay. And how long have you been racing?
Started in 1992. So since 1992, this will be our 32nd, 33rd year.
Okay. Well, you weren't racing top sportsman back then.
Nope. Started out in a class called Super Gas and Supercom.
Right.
And then the neat thing is, at the very first NHRA Virginia Nationals in 1995, we had Kaiser on the door of actually on the fender of our Super Gas car, and that was the first race that Kaiser and JEB Four were partners.
Okay, and we've been together ever since. Yeah, that's been a fantastic relationship from our perspective. So no, that's great. And so, how's the season going overall?
So we're having a good year. I mean, our expectation is a lot bigger than it should be because we've had such success. But we've had a good year. We've been to 1 final appearance, 1 semifinal appearance, and now 2 semifinal appearances. We're at the top of the points in Division 1. We're running Division 1 this year, so we're having a good year. It's up and down. We've had some good weekends, and then the bad ones have been bad.
Yeah. So, and you just before the season started, you had some surgery.
I did. I had a rotator cuff surgery that prevented me from. We wanted to run the World Series of Pro Mod. There was a top sportsman was invited to that. We got invited to it, couldn't run that. And then we wanted to run the Gator Nationals.
Okay.
Hadn't recovered fully, so I'm about 90% right now. So.
Okay, well, you want to be able to get in and out of the car.
And pull the parachute.
Yeah, and pull the parachute. It came out here this morning, and you've had 2 runs, but, I was thinking, you'll have a lot of downtime, but it doesn't seem like that.
Right.
So what's the routine or not routine between runs?
Well, I mean, usually when we get back, I mean, we have our own routine, get the car cooled down, get it fueled, change the nitrous bottles, pack the parachutes, go over everything, make sure, there's nothing, going wrong with the car. We'll look at the run. Big fast car right there going that track. Look at the run on the computer. Sometimes we'll go through the valves, adjust the valves, and hopefully nothing major. We did have some issues yesterday. We had to work real hard to make the second qualifying round. We had broke a set of wheelie bars, so we had to replace them. So
right. Well, and I guess it's hard because you just had to put this motor in without getting to test it.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's still got the break-in oil in it. I've never ever. I'm running a national event with break-in oil in the motor that was used when it was dynoed.
Okay.
So.
Wow. Yeah. So that's all the more reason that this weekend is really a success, considering you didn't have that ability to test it. So yeah, I saw you going through some of the some of the work in between. I saw you even inspecting the spark plugs with a magnifying glass.
Yep, that's how we look at the tune-up. We look at them to see if it's too lean or too fat. So neither one's good. You got to be right in the middle.
So it seems like, I mean, you mentioned the computer, and of course it looks like there's a lot of data that you analyze, and you're looking at the condition of the car, but then that's only part of it, right? I mean, there's a lot, you know, the computer doesn't do all the work.
Yep, you got to look at, you look at it, you got to still use your eye, and then I think the other thing is, I mean, this weather's crazy. I mean, when it's hot like this, and I mean, this morning the water grains was like 130. Yesterday it was hot, but the water grains wasn't at 70, so that kind of, impacted as well. So
when you have more moisture in the air, what do you have to do?
Usually, the more moisture in the air, you'll have to take fuel away, because you can't burn moisture. But we're adding our own air with nitrous, but it still impacts it. So we have to make a few changes there.
This car is the new car, right?
Brand new.
Okay. Every bit of it?
Every bit of it.
Yep. Okay. So now, but overall, the body looks pretty similar. What's different?
Well, the design of the body is the same.
Okay.
But because we have the mold, this was done by Kirkman Composites, and he vacuumed. He does a vacuum process with the carbon fiber, so it makes it a lot lighter. Total, the entire combination, the car is almost 200 pounds lighter.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And a little bit more aero, maybe, or some.
It's about an inch lower all the way around.
Okay.
That's about it. That's the only thing we really changed. We had Jerry Bickle's team up there added an inch all the way around on the skirting.
Okay. And the paint scheme, all new?
All new.
So
Jeff Hoskins painted it, and it's kind of a flip-flop of the old car, but
yeah, it's
love it.
Yes, similar colors, kind of a tribute to the tried and true, but still very eye-catching
and a lot cooler.
Yeah,
it's yellow, not dark blue on the roof.
Okay. All right. Do you notice that in the car?
I do.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And well, I know you had to put this motor back in. That was a motor from last season, but the new motor, how's that different from this one?
They're twins. It's just
Okay.
it had a little bit different. Couple things on it, real small differences.
Okay.
That one's billet heads and billet intake, but pretty much a twin of this motor.
And so also Sonny's.
Sonny
Yeah.
762 cubic, next generation Hemi.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. So, and you've been with them forever.
Been with them since 1993.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
They're doing something right for you.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else about the car you want to tell us about?
No, I mean, we run Mark Smith Racing. We run his shocks and struts. Bernard Weaver, who's been a friend and for many years, does our transmissions for us. The torque converters are from Cone Engineering. We run Royal Purple Oil in it. I've been partners with those guys for a long time too, since 1995.
Yeah.
And well, I don't think I forgot anybody.
Well, you've got to be making them all proud.
Yeah. BP Racing Fuel and Hoosier Tires.
Okay. Yeah. And, so one thing you didn't mention when we were talking about this weekend, one of your runs, did you hit it dead on?
I did. I got we were perfect. So we won the Wright Trailers Dead On Award. So we'll get a little extra money.
Okay. Oh, they don't give you a new trailer.
No, they don't give us a new trailer, but we'll get a little extra money when we get our check on mail to it.
Well, good. But I mean, that's an accomplishment, because that's what you're going for.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Well, listen, I hope the rest of the weekend is as good as the first part.
Thanks everybody for coming out. You got to be diehard to come out in this heat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see. It's a good showing for us. We've got a good weekend. So all we got to do is do it 2 more times, and we'll be holding the Wally. So hopefully we can do that.
All right. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.